Hariom children. Children, under change in states of matter, today we will learn about three changes, and these three changes are: first one is change of a gas to a liquid, second one is change of a solid to a gas, third one is change of a gas to a solid. One by one we will go all of these. Okay, first come to know about change of a gas to a liquid. Here I want to give you the example of the water vapor. In the previous video I have shown you how the water is boiling. So whenever water is heating, okay, we are heating the water, it is converted into water vapor. And this water vapor, whenever we will let it cool down, okay, or we will cover that particular container with a lid, after some time we will observe that the water droplets will fall from the underside of the lid. Okay, so from where this water droplets coming out? These water droplets, actually what happened, whenever water vapor will cool down, that time the movement of the molecules present in the water vapor, it will becomes so slow. Okay, and a stage will come whenever it will be so slow that it will be converted into the liquid state. Clear? So the process, and this process is known as the condensation or liquefaction. So what is the definition of condensation? The process by which a gas, it changes into the liquid state, that is known as the condensation or liquefaction. And for this process, a constant temperature is required, which is known as the condensation point. Okay, and here you have to remember that the condensation point of water vapor is 100 degrees Celsius. And also it is same in the case of the boiling point of the water. It is also 100 degrees Celsius. Clear? Now the second one is change of a solid to a gas. Change of a solid to a gas. Here I want to give you the example of the iodine, ammonium chloride, naphthalene or camphor. Okay, here what happened, whenever we will heat these solid substances, it will directly changes into the gaseous form without undergoing to the liquid state. Clear? And this process, it is known as the sublimation. Here I want to show you this one, what naphthalene balls you might have observed. Okay, at your home also your mummies are using this one to protect the cloth materials from the, you can say, the worms. Okay, so what happened here, after some days this naphthalene balls, it will vanish. Okay, wherever they are keeping, you might have observed, you can also test it at your home, it will vanish. That means what will happen, it will changes into the, you can say, the gaseous form. Okay, so here we have to remember that the direct changes from a solid to a gas, it is known as the sublimation, and the opposite of that one, that means you can see that solid to gas, the opposite is gas to solid. Okay, here what happened, this process, it is known as the deposition process. Clear? So the opposite of sublimation, it is known as the deposition. Here more two terms I want to explain, and these two terms are, one is the sublimate and another one is the sublime. So what is the sublimate? The solid substance or the solid which is obtained on cooling the, you can say, the vapor. Okay, that is known as the sublimate. Okay, whereas the gaseous state of a solid, it is known as the sublime. Okay, so in total how many? 4 terms you have learned here. One is the sublimation, second one is the deposition, third one is the sublimate, and fourth one is the sublime. Clear? Children, next we will read about expansion of matter on heating. Expansion of matter on heating, that means expand. Okay, they are moving from each other. That means the particles move from each other. Whether it is a solid or a liquid or a gas, in every cases, the particles present in them, whenever we will supply the heat energy or we will heat that one, that time what will happen, the particles gain energy and they start to vibrate about their fixed position only. Okay, then what happened, after gaining the energy, they just tend to force each other. Okay, and they move further apart from each other, as a result of which expansion of the matter takes place. And the expansion of this matter, it depends upon the substance of which the matter is made up of. Okay, and depending upon that, the expansion, here I want to show you this one, solid is less than liquid is less than gas. That means expansion of the matter in the case of the solid, it is the least. Okay, that means you can say the so less, whereas liquid little more from as compared to the solid, and gas, you can say the expansion is more. Clear? Children, our last point is about chemical change on heating. First, come to know about chemical change. Chemical change is a change in which a new substance will be formed, and the properties of this new substance, it will be totally different from the original substance. Okay, and also what happened, it is a permanent change. It cannot be reversed. Just like you can say the earlier I have taught you that change of a water to water vapor or water vapor to water. All these cases what happen, the you can say new substance which is formed, it is totally equal or it will same just like the original substance. But in the case of the chemical change, it will not be, you can say the like that. Now here I want to give you an example. The common example generally you are also doing, that is burning of a paper. In the case of the burning of a paper, what happened? After burning you will get the ash only. So from ash you cannot get back the, you can say the paper. So the totally we can get the new substance, and also you can say the properties of the ash, it will be also totally different from the paper. So let's do an activity. Children, here you can see this is the paper. Okay, and this is the candle. Okay, I want to burn the paper. See, burning the paper, and after some time we will observe what is happening. Okay, what will happen here, you can see children, what is happening here, paper is totally burnt. Okay, and what we are getting, this black color we are getting now. So what is this? This is the ash. Okay, that means from paper, okay, or when we burn the paper, chemical change takes place and we will get a new substance, this black color, and it is known as the ash. Okay, the properties of this ash, it will be totally different from the paper, and it is a permanent change. Children, our portion is over. I hope all of you can understand this chapter, and just get ready for the class test.